the same side of the bracket. Japan and Korea will go at it for their first meeting of who knows what.
And he was earmarked to pitch this game months ago. As soon as he learned that he was going to be in this tournament, of course, the schedule has been out for ages.
Baseman, Park Han-gyu. Third baseman, Shin Jae.
Pitcher, this is a guy that threw 160 pitches in a semifinal for Shigoku in a 12-inning affair to get them through to a 13 strikeout, 160 pitch affair that he had as part of Coach Shen. Here he dots the inside part of the play.
A lot of Andrew Reynolds expressions, but day dot?
It's an Australian thing. I'll tell you about it later. Here's a ground ball to Okamura, his first time to work tonight.
Sections directly behind home plate, I would guess, are about 85% scouts.
3-2 on the ground to his right, Okabe, and it gets past him off of his glove and trickles to Fujimori in left field. As a base hit for Shen.
It seems like it would be as big of an event.
3-2 popped on the infield. Who wants it? Looks like Okamura from second base over near the foul line. We'll continue to touch on that because I think it's an important point that you make.
I thought, do I call out a second one?
Gonna have to write an English to Australian dictionary.
I need an Andrew Reynolds translator.
From Arkansas. This one's flied out to left field. Gio Park is there to make the catch. And Okabe is retired.
5 miles an hour from Gio Rojas. That's the hardest thrown ball of the tournament so far.
1-2, fastball, he got a piece. That's all you can do with that Fujimori. That is quintessential Samurai Japan baseball with 2 strikes. Stick the bat out, go the other way, get a base hit. NPB, home of my favorite Japanese baseball player of all time. This one thrown over the head of the first baseman, and Fujimori is going to get an easy advance to second base. Well, Park was very pedestrian with that throw over to first. Just tried to Yoshi in the later stages of the top half of the inning. 3-1 broken bat. Ground ball to second base. Park will throw on to first, so the runner does advance to third. Kim was 1-2. On the ground, a slow hopper to short. It'll be a tough play for Boom. Throws on the run. Didn't get him.
Obviously, you'd love to be able to get a run off the board, but not that close of a play in terms of bang-bang plays and
all that close. You probably should have kept it in your back pocket. 0-1, runner goes, and not in time. There's a stolen base.
Freezing there. Lee noticed it and went with the delayed steal.
Off speed pitch rolled over the top. Okamura is retired. Kim to the bag himself. Two-out base hit, but at times was fighting his command. 1-1. This one off the end of the bat and into right field. Korea feeding Japan a bit of their own medicine. Pitch that was on the outer part of the plate late in the first. Continuing here in inning number 2. And he walked him, a 4-pitch walk. Good work by Kim. Bunting gives you a better chance of scoring at least 1 run of the inning. It's a beautiful bunt laid down. They may only have 1 play. They do. It's to first. Really good play.
Give up that out and turn yourself into second and third, 1 gone. That's why.
This one gets away from Yokoyama, and Korea steal one back. Wheeler tonight. 2-1 pitch. Off the end of the bat, base hit right side, and Korea will take the lead. Kim comes home to score. First base hit of the tournament for Hoosong Lee in the 8th spot. Hitting catcher puts his team on the board. Righty, it's something you should work on if you're fortunate enough to be left-handed. There he goes upstairs on a fastball and gets Park to swing and miss. MVP of that tournament, won the hitting award, won a Gold Glove. There's a tapper back to Tsuyoshi. That should be the inning. It was an awkward throw. Takahata's able to corral it, and we will go to the home half of the
above the belt getting called, but it's consistent.
3-2, way down and missed. Went down to get one to Osaka. When you're playing for Samurai Japan, you'd like to think it's an easy answer. There's a line towards second base and over the head of Park. Boy, nearly made an outstanding leaping catch. That ball was smoked off the bat of Takahata. I'd love to see the exit velo on first, but yeah, this is the first time they've really gotten into it tonight. Base hit left side. Trying to go first to third is Takahata. He'll do so. Throw comes into third, and it's a 1-out double. 1-2. On the ground, right side. Oh, what a play by Park. He doesn't have a play at all, but they will get one. And we're tied at 2 apiece. That's a heck of a play.
Your own dugout with how much foul territory there is here. That is a great play.
Big pitch here, 2-1. On the ground, oh, base hit right side. Japan have reclaimed. Left-hander coming into could be ready to go against Cuba on Tuesday night, the final night of the opening round. Tied up here, Fujimori strikes out.
One of the 2 high school juniors on this squad gets hit in the right arm, and he is headed to first base. So leadoff base runner for the 2nd straight inning. The bunt down. Right side as the throw to first from Tsuyoshi is in time in Okinawa, but saw in between innings. Big cut and miss there as he elevates and gets Kim to chase. Not for the faint of heart to be playing in these conditions. That ball glances off the glove of Yokoyama, and it will send Park easily to third.
Over the last 4 or 5 days.
1-0 pitch, bouncing ball towards second. Okamura on a good hop will end the inning. So Korea gets a potential tying run 90 feet away, but leaves him there. No level of baseball, and it will be the heart of the order for Samurai Japan as we go into the bottom of the 3rd. And Hikaru Taminaga, that's the hit runs 2 earned, no walks, 1 strikeout, 39 pitches, 24 for strikes. A swing and a miss there. And Abe is gone for because they won via a run rule yesterday over South Africa. So Tapper back to the mound. Results in an easy underhanded put out there for full count offering on the way to Osaka. And down for ball 4. The first walk issued by Lug over at first. 1-2 pitch. He broke that left side and on through for a base hit. Rounding third is Taminaga. Up with it is Jiho Park. Throw to the plate. Cut off. And it's an RBI single for Takahata. Just blame for, oh, it's the course that's hard. That's why I played so poorly. Broken bat flare, and this will be picked in fair ground. That's a really smart play by Jae-in Shin, who gets the out at first. It's a smart play because
go on international rivalries in sport. Japan and Cuba in baseball.
Left side shot on through for a base hit. Kim on for the 2nd time in as many trips. Walked and scored in the 2nd. Lead to listen Dodger Stadium. Ground ball right side, and that one's picked on the backhand by Takahata. Fantastic play to get the first out, and on the return throw, are signed professionally. How good are the big league guys he produced? Liner out on a couple of hops, too short. Okabe's got it to the back for 1. 6-4-3, inning over, and we will continue that thought on. Japan. Leadoff man in this inning, the 9-man in the order, Shintaro Sakamoto skies his way out to J1 0 in 7.
They mean that they will finish in front of them in the final standings, but
swinging a fly ball to left. Geo Park 2.
It is a game when we first started looking at the schedule that ice.
2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 gone, and Fujimori fouls that off himself. Oh, wow. Or does not. I mean, that was very obvious on replay. Well, new arm into the game for Samurai Japan as we head into the top half of this southernmost prefecture of Japan. The ball gets away from Yokoyama and around first base. Geo Park will hold there.
Pitch, but it's just slower than that fastball. He went back to the fastball.
Broke the bat, grounded out to short. Runner will advance. The out is at first. Oh, retired. Park to scoring position. 0-2. That is not a comfortable pitch to get hit with. 154 kilometers per hour. That is mid-90s. That's about 96. And one out in a 2-run contest. And the 2-2 tapped back to the mound. Ishigaki will get the lead runner. The throw to first not made. So 1-5 put out over. A 3-2 pitch is on the outside corner. A called strike 3. Gang.
Strong together.
The United States with a 3-0 lead over Chinese Taipei as the ball shot out to right field. Will hang out long enough for Duan to get to it and pull it in.
Panama, that if Panama is able to win that, would potentially secure a berth for Germany.
Bouncing ball back to the mound.
Germany, of course, defeating Australia on day 1 of this tournament. You know, you and I talked in the lead-up.
Africa had an early lead over Puerto Rico. One hopper over to first. Nice play by Ji-Sun Kim, who was able to field that on the back foot.
Of 2 undefeated. Oddly enough, it is an afternoon game at Okinawa Cellular tomorrow. There's a bouncing ball back to Ishigaki, and he will underhand to Takahata. G1A is retired. The payoff to the lefty, and it's skied into left center. Abe strides over, but gives way to Fujimori, and the left fielder has the put up to away in the 6th. Deuce trouble back in the 5th inning, trying to work a 1-2-3 6th. 0-2 paints the outside edge, and a similar end to what we saw.
Take over from Hyun-Sung Ha. 3 1/3 innings for him.
Night for Korea. 1-2 pitch. Got him. A little bit of late life and dip on that pitch. 127 Ks an hour. That was nasty on the 1-2. As that being largely because of the history it has as an island. Here's a base hit into center field. Takahata is aboard for the 3rd time tonight. What a night he's had in Okinawa. 2-0, good bunt. Park going to have to field his position. His only play is going to be to first. Yokoyama is going to give Sakamoto
T-shirt that celebrates that win for Chicago High School.
Bouncing ball, back-to-back chances for Park. He makes the play. Let's go to the 7th. Korea, they've got 3 outs left to work. Top of the 7th inning. 1-2. Went off speed, and it's on the ground. Breaking to his right, Okamura couldn't correct himself in time. And that's going to be one of the more odd infield base hits. They go back to the fastball here. There he goes to the breaking stuff, and he gets the swing and miss. Maybe Park gets the line moving and creates some magic here in the 7th. This ball popped a mile high. Left side, it's dying quickly, and on the run, Fujimori makes a great play. I don't know if that ball had
First extra base hit of the night for Korea.
3-2, got him. Pulled a string at 139 Ks an hour. This game again, potentially on Championship Sunday. I don't think anybody would be disappointed.
Well, you know, the margin for error becomes a little bit slimmer.